You're okay. Just let's see. And we're live.
Come on in. Welcome to today's episode of a spirit session, a view of the light, where we take these spiritual concepts and ideas and we break them down into our everyday use. Like me, have you ever wondered what's really the difference between a guardian angel and a spirit guide, and where do the archangels come into all this, and who do you call for what? So today you will receive from Rhonda Elliott a short meditation to meet your spirit guides, and Bex Marie will pull cards and give us some more of her awesome intuitive guidance. And at the end of today's episode, I'm going to announce last week's winner. This week's winner will get a customized angel meditation with me. So heart it up, like it up, share it out, give us all you got. And Rhonda, what's the difference between angels and guardians? Can you tell me?
Well, this has been a little confusing for me personally, and we had Catherine Ortiz coming on to give us a really good explanation, because she explained it to us the other day, but she has a birthday surprise she found out and didn't know until she told the family she was going to be on our show, and they said, "Oh, sorry, we have a surprise birthday party and you have to attend." So happy birthday, Catherine. We hope to have her on later on. You notice we have a little different format. We're trying out blue jeans for the broadcast for the Akashic Network, and it's a little different. So if you see me looking down, it's because I can read the comments. And I'm just going to give a shout out to Jessica and Dallas and Anna and Tara. That's a new one for us. And hi, Sonia. I see you all. So if you all can share this out for us, because we can't get on our Facebook and do it. So we'd love it if you could share it out for us. And the most shares will indeed get that wonderful guided meditation from Teresa. She was talking to us today, and it's wonderful. And I see Nina Edwards is on. So what about our spirit guides? I'm a accounting person by trade, and I like flowcharts. So when I need to see it in a flowchart. So the difference essentially between your guardian angel, your spirit guides, angels and archangels, is their vibration frequency. As you go up from your spirit guides up through your guardian angels to the archangels, their frequency gets higher and higher and higher. And archangels are vibrating most closely to the source or God or the spirit, is what I understand from my readings and from my research. Guardian angels, well, we're all born with a guardian angel at birth. They're assigned to us. We have them from our birth. And they are angels. They have never walked on earth. If you remember in It's a Wonderful Life, Clarence got his wings when he earned his wings. But he's a guardian angel. And guardian angels are there to keep us safe if we are about to die or something's about to happen that's not in our divine plan, before our time, in other words. So they're always around us, and we can always call on them. Spirit guides are ancients in our soul tribe, people, our ancestors, maybe past loved ones. These are divine beings that have walked the earth and have decided, after they got specific training, they must have gone to a spirit guide workshop and wanted to come back and kind of look after us, help us, guide us out, guide us with our daily life. They vibrate probably closest to our own frequency. So that's why we can relate probably better to them. Oh, that's, so-and-so giving me a message. Spirit guides can be our past loved ones. They can be ascendant masters too. And some come from birth, and they're with us right through to our death. Others come in for a season. Others come for specific purposes. We can call on some for a specific purpose. Hey, can you help me with that? Or I'm cooking Christmas cake today. Grandma, can you come in and help me figure this out? Spirit guides, angels, archangels, they all want one thing from us. They want us to ask them for help. That's the big thing. We have free will. it's a divine right, and it's something that they cannot step over that boundary. Until we ask, they can't do anything. It's like they're holding their hands tight. Come on, just ask me, ask me. So, this week we had a great fun. When we were preparing for the show, we were saying, okay, we give little signs, because they like to give little signs. And I get feathers, and I wish I could show you. I have a bowl full of feathers. I get feathers all the time. Bex, tell us what happened with you. That was cute. That was really cool.
It was. We had gone through excuse me, Rhonda did a guided meditation so we could meet our guides and stuff. We had talked about interacting with them, and she's always telling us, you got to give them jobs, you got to give them jobs. And so she also suggested we ask for signs that we know that they're there. And I know I see pennies everywhere, but I really am not a big fan of pennies. So we joked about quarters, because, quarters are great. So I asked for them to, leave quarters, show me a sign. The next day, there was a quarter on my bed, very randomly. I didn't have any quarters in pockets or anything. It was absolutely not something that was placed there by a person. It was just a very random spot, and it was a definite. I felt that, the angel bumps, like goosebumps. I definitely felt that connection, and it was very cool. So thank you for giving me that advice, Rhonda.
Oh, that was me. Teresa, tell us your little story. That was cool. What you happened with you.
Yeah, I wanted to see this happen. And so after the meditation, I went outside and I took my smudge stick and I smudged to the 4 directions and above and below. I grounded, and I felt my feet instantly ground, because I was out in a little forest area behind the house. And I'm asking, okay, Archangel Ariel, show me a sign. And I was really, really thinking maybe she'll pop out of the forest or something, but it didn't happen. It's like, okay, I know I'll see a sign. And I came in the house, and soon the dogs were barking a scary, barking. And I looked outside the window, and there was a loose horse out there. And so we went out it was a pony, yeah. We went out and petted the pony, and it come running right to us. It was easy. And then I looked for where it lived, but the people weren't home. And so we took it down to the fence. And I come back in, and I wash up, and I look at the clock, and it was 12:12. So I figured all that the pony must have been my angel sign.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's really wonderful. It's so fun. I want to see, does anybody else get signs? I know a lot of people like dimes, and they get dimes. Suraj was asking, do you have a right method to talk to angels? Yes. The right method to talk to angels is talk to them like they're your loved ones. And you don't need to go through any special incantation or invocations. Spirit guides, loved ones, you just reach out, and as soon as you think them, they're there. You even can just think for help or for guidance. And the more you speak out loud, like we all talk to ourselves, you might as well talk to your angels. They hear us. They hear us in our head when we're thinking, hey, I'm scared. Can you give me some comfort? And you can feel those angel wings around us. I don't think, Sonia was asking about praying to God, but everyone has a little bit different praying to the angels to pray to God for you. You can ask that, but my religion's a little different. We dial direct, we talk right to God. We can talk to our angels and ask them to add, but from what I was reading, we can call in thousands of angels. Angels are thoughts of love from God to us. So they're into creation just from his love. So we're surrounded. And the archangels, if we have a special mission, we can call in the high guns, like Archangel Michael, come and protect us. We can call in the big guns if we have a special project. Our spirit guides are here every day. They're sort of like, can you make, not like our parking lot angel, parking space angel, but they're like the ones that will give you that thought when you're at work and go, did you take the pot off the stove, Rhonda? So the more you're in connection with your angels, the more likely you say, yeah, you can talk to me anytime. Please do. They'll pop in little thoughts like, maybe you better go home and check that pot. So you go home and turn off the pot before it burns down your house. Or, maybe you should take your coat today. Maybe you should take your coat today. You should listen to those little hints you get because of the snowstorm. I'm just going to look through some more. Hi, Emily. Hi, Bev. Hi, Casey and Tara. What I'd like to do with everybody is maybe go through a little guided meditation so we could meet some of our spirit guides. Now, I like to meet our spirit guides, and people say, what's my spirit guide's name? What's my spirit guide's name? Well, I'll tell you, when we go through this, the first name that pops into your head is your spirit guide's name. And to be honest with you, if it's popped into your head, they really don't care what you call them, just as long as you call them. I really think that that's their main purpose. And if we need the name for them, they don't need a name. They're happy. It might help us distinguish. I have a few different ones that help me with different things. Flo is my spirit guide from Atlantis, and he helps me with my crystals and hopefully with my tech stuff. So I'm glad he's here. Hi, Scott. And I think I saw Stuart's in, and there's a whole bunch of other people here coming in. Karen, Linda, Tressel. So if everybody wants, Janelle's saying birds, feathers, coins, numbers, light beings in the house, signs in the clouds, they're everywhere. Oh, also numbers, flashing lights to name a few. Flashing lights, yeah, I didn't realize that flashing lights were a sign, which was kind of cool. I thought it was my eyes.
Yes.
So, and Jessica, she says she doesn't use any name. Jessica Sutherland saying she doesn't use names that much with her guides. She just calls on them as a group. So, like I said, they just want to be called and acknowledged just like anybody. And when they get that knowledge, it's like sweet music to their ears. No task is too small or too large for our team. So if everybody wants to take a few deep breaths, especially me, and just settle ourselves down. Take a few deep breaths. And we all have our angel light with us today, I think all of us. Just because it's sort of a touchstone, this stone has the vibration that's connected with angels and guides. So we'll just take a few breaths and connect down. We'll take our energy down into Mother Earth and connect into the roots of the trees and anchor our energy down into Mother Earth, into the roots of the trees. We'll connect with all the trees, and there'll be all a grid work around the earth, and we'll be firmly connected, our energy down, down, down. We can send it down further into the core of Mother Earth. And then we can pull up that loving, pink, all-knowing wisdom, and we can pull that up into our bodies. And we can send it out our head, out our crown chakra, out through the solar systems, out past our galaxies, out to the edge of our known universe, and we'll connect into the ether, or the Father Sky, or Christ consciousness, or the wisdom of God, and we'll connect our energy into there. So now we'll be connected into Father Sky and Mother Earth. And we'll connect those energies. We'll pull that energy from Father Sky back down into our body and mix it with Mother Earth. And then I'd like you all to think of a lovely, lovely spot in a forest glade or in a lovely park. And you're sitting on a bench, or you can be sitting on an old stump of a tree trunk, or sitting down on the ground with your back to a nice big tree. And we're sitting there, and we're just breathing in and listening to the birds, listening to the sounds around us, feeling that warm earth below our feet. And we look up, coming towards us through the forest is a light. And it's a light being, and as it forms, it's forming into a being. And that being sits down in front of us, cross-legged in front of us, and holds its hands out to us, her or his hands out to us. And as we give that being permission to be in our space, we say, yes, if you're my spirit guide, please materialize and be in my space and speak to me. I call you and ask you to come forth and speak to me. We can put out our hands, and our spirit guide will put their hands in ours. And just imagine now you're looking into your spirit guide's face. You can imagine whatever face you like there. Look at their eyes. What color are their eyes? What color is their skin? What color is their hair? And look at their smile. They're smiling with the pure love of God just radiates from their heart to yours. And you can feel that they are your true friend. Just gaze into each other's eyes, and you have a question for your guide. You know, like, what is your name? Do you hear the name in your head? And you see the being? And maybe you'll want to ask, what is your best purpose for me? What can you help me with the most? Just listen for that answer. And perhaps you might want to ask them to give you a sign that this is real in the real world. Maybe, can you leave me a feather? Can you leave me a dime? Can you do something that shows me that you're really real to me? Because that helps my human part of me reconcile to the fact that there are such loving beings around me. Can you feel the warmth of your hands from your spirit guide? And then you let go of their hands and make a namaste to them, and they make a namaste to you. And you thank them for being with you. And thank you, and say you're invited to come in and talk to me anytime. And I invite you into my world to help me out. And I appreciate and thank you for being here with me. And we'll talk later. And then you can get up from your seated position and shake out your hands and come back to this real world. And here we are, back again. So I hope everybody got some names, or so I hope everybody got some names. If anybody got a name or how that was for them, if they got some, you can put it in the comments. We love that you're here. I see Brian's watching now. And Mark Bromley, what about them waking you up physically? Yeah, I've had them go, your alarm didn't go off. So that's always nice. A lot of people see numbers. I don't see numbers a lot, except when people start talking about it. But it's 12:18. So, Teresa, we're going to bring it over back to Vex, I guess. Okay.
Yes, we're going to get some of those intuitive readings that she has. Let's hear it, Vex.
Oh,
All
Janelle
right.
said...
What are you using?
I was going to say, Janelle said Mother Mary was the first to come forth to her today. Lovely. Lovely.
Oh,
Just
very
lovely.
nice. Nice.
Today I'm using the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray.
Oh,
It
beautiful.
has a variety of angels, ascended masters, gods and goddesses, and I
Oh,
feel
I
that
love
covers
it.
a lot of our spiritual team. So I thought that'd be really cool to bring that energy in.
Very nice.
So I'm going to pull a card for the group, and if we have time, I will try to pull cards for some people that Rhonda can pick whoever jumps out at her. So let's do the card for the group first. Let's see what message they have for us. All right, so we got Mary Magdalene.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's kind of, that's fortuitous,
That's perfect.
Janelle. I think that's pretty much confirmation. Yeah.
Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. That's a pretty amazing card. It's got really peaceful but powerful energy. I'm feeling a lot of love. A lot of love for all of us is coming through. Just helping us all to stand in our truth and to really embrace our purpose, embrace who we are, embrace what it is that we want to achieve in this life, and to know that we're all in this, as a unit. We are all contributing to the collective, and that it's being acknowledged. So that's really beautiful.
That is very beautiful. We have a few minutes. We can, if anybody would like a card from a message from their spirit team, their angels and spirit guides. Somebody want to just put a name down and. Okay. Agna Renette Lirius would like one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Agno Renata. I'm sorry. Her name is a little bit beyond my comprehension, but it looks like a beautiful name.
Yeah, and she got the Divine Director, which is also a very powerful card. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided, and happiness is your purpose. So many times we get caught up in the idea that we actually have to do something to be fulfilling our purpose, when the only thing that we really have to do is let go of everything that isn't happiness, that doesn't contribute to our joy. And right now in your life, you're seeing things that are falling away that aren't bringing you happiness. So know that that's divine intervention happening. Know that this is happening so that you can be more aligned with your joy, more aligned with your soul. Okay? So trust in that divine intervention right now.
Okay. I've got one from Brian Cable would like a card.
Brian. Hi, Brian. Thank you.
And then we'll do Jessica if we got a few more minutes. Yeah, we got a few more minutes.
Sure. Oop. Let's see.
And then Casey and Casey.
Okay.
We got two Caseys.
So for Brian, we got Sanat Kumara. I think I said it right. I hope I didn't butcher it. Light activation.
Woo.
Yes. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Brian, you know that what you've been feeling and what you've been guided to is coming from your soul, and to trust that. It feels a little bit different than what you're used to, but I feel like it's just because you've gone through a massive upgrade recently, and now you're starting to align more directly with your soul in every way possible. So trust that. Trust the messages that are coming through, because you are being put on the direct line right now at this time, and it's going to continue. So give that some time to integrate, and just allow yourself to be in that. It's a really amazing experience that you're going through. Okay.
Very cool. Jessica Sutherland.
Jessica.
Can you do it? Yeah.
All right, Jessica. Oh, she got Mary Magdalene too.
Oh, Mary is really Mary's
Mary
strong.
Magdalene is all around Jessica. She is giving her all of that love and nurturing and support to really follow her path, follow her calling, and that teaching is absolutely something that she's meant to do, something that she is going to help give you the steps to do that, to follow, so that you can relax into that mission and not feel so, am I worthy, or do I have the skills? You are very much a master of what it is that you are teaching, and it's okay for you to say that you're a master of what you're teaching, and to accept and embrace that, and know that Mary is fully supporting you in every part, every step of the way. Okay?
And now we have for Casey McCauley. Have you got that? Yeah, we got some more time.
Yeah.
Casey McCauley.
All right. Oh, she got Gaia. So beautiful. Earth connection.
Wow.
And this says, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. So Casey, I'm really getting that it's been hard for you to stay centered and balanced in your energy, and that you need to spend some time out in nature, really connecting with Mother Earth and Gaia, and just allowing yourself to just kind of draw all that energy into you, that supportive, grounding energy. It'll help you to feel more focused and have more clarity on what it is that you're doing and what it is that you want. You're not feeling so spacey all the time. So just kind of, if you can, get out in nature. If you can't get out in nature right away, you can do a meditation that'll bring you into nature. Just something so that you can feel that love and support.
And then we have Casey Marie Dionato, another Casey.
Yeah, that's my Casey.
Oh, is that your
Yay,
Casey?
That's my
Oh,
Casey. Yes.
and then we have Julie Smith, and then that'll be it for today.
Okay.
So, okay.
So for Casey, we have Green Terra, which is Supreme Protection,
Oh,
which
beautiful.
is very
I love
beautiful.
that.
You are
Beautiful.
protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. So, Casey, what is coming through for you on this is that you're starting to move into a time of new direction and trusting that as things are falling away, it's because you're being opened up for new things to step in and not replace them, but to bring you into expansion and help you to fully be in your soul purpose, in your role that you've signed up for. I also feel that you've been having some anxiety about these changes, but this is your confirmation that everything is right on course and that you are so protected and so loved as you're doing these things. Okay?
Okay, and our last is Julie Smith, and then we really got to start thinking about wrapping up.
All right.
We got
one. Let's see. Ooh, Kuan Yin. We love Kuan Yin.
Love Kuan Yin.
Such beautiful, calm, soothing energy, care, and compassion. It says, choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. I really am feeling that there has been a recent situation that has been challenging to stay in a place of mutual understanding and know that Kuan Yin's coming in to help resolve that and to help you to really hold a space for love and hold a space for peace in that situation, and knowing that this is going to actually have a ripple effect to bring love and peace into every area of your life. So Kuan Yin is supporting you and loving you in this process. Okay?
Yeah, Beth's saying that's a beautiful deck, and Courtney's saying hello, and I guess we better start wrapping her up there. Teresa, have you got our winner from last
I've got
week?
3 announcements.
Okay.
3 announcements. We want to announce last week's winner, who shared it out the most, excuse me, who is getting the meeting with Rhonda.
Bye.
So,
yay.
The winner is, boom, 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 boom. The winner is Russell Hayter. So Rhonda will be getting in touch with you, and she'll set up that session with you. Next week on our show, we're going to have John Railton. He does this beautiful artwork that we call it Piercing the Veil, with his energetic photography of sacred spaces. Have you guys seen that? Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
So we're going to have him on our show.
He's
we'll
from
be
England.
interviewing him.
Yeah.
From England, even, all the way from England. And we want to remind you that here at the Akashic Academy, we have many, many shows to watch. And later on today, catch Janelle Cameron and her show, Cosmic Ascension Report. And that'll be at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And come and show us support. And everybody go and like the Akashic Academy so you don't miss out on all of our shows.
Great. And all our information, our contact information where you can get to us personally will be in the comments later. And I hope you enjoyed. Give us comments, share it out, heart it up, like it out, and let us know how you like this platform, because we're just experimenting with it for the group. And we're glad you could join us today, and we look forward to seeing you next week. So any parting words, Bex?
Just thank you all for joining us. And as always, it's an amazing experience to connect with all of you and for you to hold space for us while we're doing this. And I hope you have a very blessed week.
Yeah. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Namaste. I love you. Namaste.
Love you. Bye-bye.